Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin and today guys we have a new video about Summoner's War. Today we're gonna have a look at the top 5 win not 5s for RTA season 21 for the current season of RTA. Guys, this is obviously gonna be my top 5. Let me know in the comment below if you agree, if you disagree, and why, and what your top 5 would be. Again, my top 5. I'm gonna mention some other units after, but I feel like this is pretty precise. I'm gonna explain also why I'm talking about these units, and also I'm gonna give you a little tips on how to run them. Guys, before getting to that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I don't know why I can't say subscribe anymore to the channel if you haven't already. It is free and support the channel a whole lot. So if you can, please sub to the channel. It really helps. And also we are close to 1500 subs. So if you can, please do sub. It is free anyway. Now, let's get to the top 5. Some of you might disagree with the number 5 in the list. I feel like I would use this unit a lot because of various reasons. Seara is in my top 5 still. I don't see her much anymore and I don't really know why. Obviously Nana and so on, but I'm not gonna lie, if Nana's team picks Seara, that's gonna be bad because they're gonna have the speed lead first of all, and also Seara is bruiser. She does damage with the bomb, but she's also pretty tanky usually. Not super tanky, but pretty tanky usually. And she does a lot of damage, and she stuns, and she gets a lot of turns, and she's just a really good unit. She doesn't need AoE strips, so Verdi Heal doesn't really counter her or her team, because you can just single strip into bomb, and that's it. They're one man down, unless obviously there is Nana. But I feel like Seara is still pretty good. She gets 45% attack, but with this, she has a bomb on a 3 turn cooldown, which is actually 2 because she gets an extra turn after she uses this. She can detonate if she wants and does extra damage away as well. The speed lead, base stats are pretty decent. Besides the defense, it's on the low side, but overall it's pretty decent stats. Violent Will for Seara, obviously. I've seen Violent revenge Seara, and actually she revenged me, almost won the opponents the game, but I feel like Will is the better way to go. Speed, crit rate, attack probably, speed, crit rate, HP. You're gonna need HP, you're gonna need attack, you're gonna need some defense, you're gonna need speed, you're gonna need crit rate and some accuracy. Not the easiest to run, but I feel like she's still top 5. Really good unit. Yeah, that was the number 5. Number 4 is a unit, is in the top 5 just because if you don't have Nana, you're gonna need him a decent amount. Mephisto, that's the only reason. I feel like there's better units than Mephisto, even for wind units alone, but Nana being meta, you're gonna need him. I use him a decent amount. He is good. He's an HP type. He has HP leader skill, which makes your team a lot tankier. It's 44%. It's like corner leader skill. He has pretty high HP, decently high attack, decent defense, and pretty decent speed. He has an AoE, increase attack by 20%. Sorry, on a 3 turn cooldown. Skill 1 is just damage. Honestly, it's just a damage dealer. Bruiser, pretty much, that has a passive that doesn't allow anything to be revived. So even against, let's say, Samath, Dark Demon, I don't know, Nigong, Revivers overall, Vanessa is pretty good. And also every time anybody dies on the battlefield, you get 20% extra damage. So it gets up to 100% extra damage, and also it gets the shield now after the buff. It gets a shield that is equivalent to your max HP for 2 turns. So 15% of your max HP. He has pretty decent base HP. It's gonna be getting a decent shield, self-sustain, and usually he's on this spell Will. That's how I have him built. Speed with damage HP is probably the better way to go for him. He doesn't need to be super fast. He needs decent speed though, and then just focus on HP, some attack, defense, obviously decent crit rate. He doesn't need accuracy. He doesn't need resistance in my opinion, but as much HP as you can because you get pretty good shield. Also, this is gonna help the shield, right? So pretty good unit. Top 5 in my opinion just because of that though. Number 3 in the list, the most loved unit in Summoner's War, Diana. I feel like she made an insane comeback in RTA just because I don't think she was being used that much before Nana became meta. But after Nana became meta, Nana enables Diana so much. I know that Diana needs to be enabled, but if Nana lands a defense break, that unit is dead. And guess what? Even if it's a fire unit and you don't crit all the the hits, and you don't get a full attack bar, guess what? Even if they were to kill you, Nana is gonna revive you anyway. So insane unit. She can proc forever. When she transforms, she sets back the violent proc chances again, so she can actually go a lot of time. This skill does a lot of damage. She's super tanky. You should beat them her HP, crit damage, HP, crit damage, attack. The attack is gonna allow her to do even more damage. Artifacts, crit damage and skill 2 help a lot. HP, crit damage, HP probably with attack subs is really good. I would say focus on HP, attack, some defense, speed. Obviously you need that on 100 crit rate. So if you can't do HP crit damage HP, you can go HP crit rate HP. She's not gonna do as much damage, but she's still gonna work. Insane unit, honestly, insane unit. She can put the shield. She got attacked by when the enemies are attacked. When allies are attacked, she works really well in this meta and is one of the most picked units in my opinion in this meta. Well, when I fight RTA, people pick her a lot. Top 3 for sure. Valiant Will for Diana. I've seen Valiant Revenge and it can work because obviously she's gonna get focused, and if she revenge stun, it's pretty good. But Valiant Will in my opinion is the better way. Number 2 in the list is one unit that I've always wanted, is Cheongpung. He sets himself up, he has an AoE strip on a 3-turn cooldown. AoE 3-turn hits each unit, reset the cooldown as well. Decrease attack bar to 0 on a 4-turn cooldown. Insane unit. I fought one yesterday that was on crit damage. He deleted my whole team. He has decreased attack bar on skill 1 as well. He has attack leader skill for wind units, which is 50%, which is good. Not the best. His base stats are pretty good besides defense, which is really horrible. But overall, they're pretty decent. For attack type, definitely they're pretty decent. But an insane unit. Valiant Will is the better way to go. I would say speed HP with attack subs is the better way to run him. With high accuracy, max accuracy should be a must for him. Insane unit, just insane. Again, if you're using a cleave, you can beat them on crit damage. It's hard to beat them on crit damage because he actually needs 85% accuracy, but otherwise, yeah, you can go with that. But Valiant Will is the better way to go. Number 1 in the list. Who's gonna guess this? Who is gonna guess this? Nobody will guess that. Oliver, just leader skill, 33 speed lead in arena with this skill set is just insane. Skill 3, I rant about him a lot, so you guys know what he does. I'm just gonna mention real quick. 1-turn cooldown, 4-turn cooldown skill 3, which decreased by 2-turn cooldown himself. If you increase the cooldown on the enemies by 2 turn, and also get 100% attack bar. Also, every time you use this, it gets 20% extra damage on the enemy up to 100% when you use this skill. So this is on a 1-turn cooldown, so you're gonna use this a lot. Skill 2 is on a 3-turn cooldown, it's not a 2-turn cooldown, because obviously it's enough. Well, 3-turn cooldown for this skill, and also decrease your skill cooldown time by 1 turn if you successfully increase the skill cooldown time on the opponent. So increase the skill cooldown on the opponent by 1 turn and decrease your by 1 turn. So that's why I said 2 turn. It's a 75% chance, which goes up anyway, so it's 100%. And wait, that skill cooldown by 1 turn, so attack by 30% with the 75. Yeah, so yeah, it's insane. It just keeps on going and going and going. I would build him on Valiant Will. I would build him on speed attack, speed, I think. Speed attack even. It does a lot of damage. I don't think it needs crit rate or crit damage, sorry, to work, but I feel like I would test him on crit damage as well. It's insane. Like his base stats are also pretty good. The defense is not terrible. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad at all. So yeah, number one in the list. I think this unit is broken fully, but it's definitely number one in the list so far in RTA. Other units I think are pretty useful and usable in RTA. Obviously, Zinze is a really good passive that makes him tankier. He can counter, he can stun with skill 1 obviously. When he counters, he has defense break and attack bar increase. He does good damage, he's tanky, he's a really good bruiser and works really well with Nana. Also, it's a pretty good counter to Diana, so pretty good. Leo, obviously, as always, pretty good counter against fast team. Ethna, pretty good still unit. She has a strip, she has a stun and skill 3, she has AoE defense break every other turn. She does a lot of damage and overall really good unit. Arthur, she came back, but I don't know, after the Hypno Meows in the game, if she's gonna be that useful. I saw a decent amount of people that were using her in the last few seasons with Ganymede. But I don't know how good she's gonna do this season with the Hypno Meows. But I feel like she's still usable. Ganymede is still usable as well. And obviously Savannah, but I feel like she fell off the meta a lot. I feel like there is better option than Savannah right now. She can work well with Nana though, yes, for sure. Riley is being used a lot. And Sagar got a decent buff. I don't like him still, but it's pretty usable now at least. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, guys, that was it for my top 5. Let me know in the comment below if you disagree. Let me know in the comment below if you, well, if what your top 5 would be. I feel like Jameer is insane, but Jameer is kind of niche. I use Jameer a lot. I didn't want to be biased, that's why I didn't mention him. I feel like he's niche, because if you have Tableau, it works pretty well. If you don't have Tableau, it can work well, but I feel like there is a better option than Jameer in that case. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know in the comment below what do you think about it. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.